Good evening, everyone. Tonight I thought I'd take Clair de Lune, and I've always had a problem with the middle section because I don't know the notes well enough when it gets faster. I don't want it to be scrunching notes together. So I thought what I'd do tonight is play it up to the point where it's difficult in the middle section, and then stop and get out the score and show you how I would break it down with slow, heavy practice and high lift, and all the uneven ways, and see if I can just improve it, that I've got muscle memory, so that I never have a problem with that part again. So we'll give it a try, and I hope you gain something from it and that you enjoy the music at the start. Well, I'm sure you heard the difficult part in the middle where it gets scrunchy and too fast and not clear enough. So I'll get out the score and I'll show you. what I have to do. It's a long piece, like it goes on and on. There's page after page. But anyway, so the first spot where it gets a little difficult is when it, after it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, down here, 7, 8, 9. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and right in here, 7 and 8, and it's 7 and 8. The bottom note holds the full, it's a quarter, for it's 4/16. And then this is, so 7 and 8 and 9 and, so I go, whoa, now I realize what I have to work on. Better put some glasses on. So. When I drop right in, I want to feel like I'm falling into a cloud, and I'm putting all that weight on my hands, slow, heavy. So each note, and then the finger has to catch and catch the balance and move it around, the left, right, sway. So fall into the cloud, and then catch the balance and give it a direction. And then the second way. Triplets. That's weak. And too long, too short. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And even. So it's 7 and 8 and 9 and 1. Soft. Voicing the top. And I gotta hear the bottom one. 7 and 8 and 9 and 1. 7 and 8 and 9 and 1. So in context, that bar is, and I gotta hear that note. It's like a violin or a cello down there, like. Yet it's all pianissimo in the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Still not clear in there. More tone on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I got to pull back at the end. So I pretty nearly got it. it's my own, then I've got it. What I have to do is spread it at the end of that bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and right in there I got to start spreading. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. So it doesn't end up 1, 2, but spread out. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. See, it says un poco moso, so more motion, but that doesn't mean that I don't hear all the notes. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. 1 and 2 and 3. So if I spread, I can afford to move faster there and spread it here. So now that takes care of that 2 bars. Now the next bar, where it's really difficult, is 2 bars, is this. And the left hand separate is that's it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 and 9. So I don't really know the notes, so I gotta go. That's not clear. Not clear. And there we go. See, I have to go into the cloud deep with each finger as well as with my upper arm weight and get down in the keys, and then I can wheel and deal the weight around with my fingers. It's got to be able to weave the or catch the balance and swing it around to the next note. And so the wrist has to be movable, like your lungs moving all the time, and the rotation in the forearm of the hand to get you to the next note. But it has to be clean and clear. See, I go up with a 3 on that A flat. But by the time I come back down, I'm on a 4. Which, just being aware of that will make it easier. So then I'll do uneven practice on the whole thing. I'll go. Go da 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 da. No. Got to get into the keys with every note. That one's not good. And that makes me aware that I want my thumb on the G natural. So once again. And then triplets. Second way. And then a third way. No. Not clear. I didn't give the responsibility to those weak fingers to catch the weight balance left and right on the particular note and then move it to the next. And then the third way. And then too long, too short. No. And then too short, too long. short, short, long. I didn't feel the finger was deep enough there. No. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And it's imperative that you read the notes. You don't just do that kind of practice for memory. You have to be ingraining the visual of your eyes, seeing the notes and the intervals between the notes. I got to move the weight. I got to move the balance. I got to feel the balance on one single note, left and right. Feel that balance, and then make the finger lead and crawl me to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then even. And counting it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's a crescendo there. So 1, 2, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, 1. I gotta feel the balance on each note. The fingers left, right pull and yank and yin and yang pulling to keep my balance on that particular finger in the going. So it builds up to that middle part with the low E flat and going up and down, and then it comes down in volume to a pianissimo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where it's quiet. That's another bar that'll have to be uneven practice. So then I put it together and I voice the top. 1, 2, 3. And that note there, I often take that with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do, in fact, I use my second finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do uneven practice in the right. Triplet sitting on the first. 1, da, 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 and the second note. Third note. Too long, too short. And then too short, too long. Got to get deep, fall into the cloud, get deep, and then find the balance, the left-right balance on a single note, and then crawl. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. So what I'm realizing is there's no wonder I've always had a problem here, is because my fingers don't really know the notes. So when I go slow and count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I got to put that extra note that the left hand leaves out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need slow, heavy, high lift. Now with expression. 1, 2, 3. So that's what's involved in that spot. That's the hardest spot in the piece. This other one is hard too. So I'd have to do that whole section of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, uneven, all different ways, hands separate, hands together, and sort it all out that I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I hope that gives you some idea of why this is a difficult piece. And I hope that you gain something from that. I'll just finish by playing the end of the piece, if I can. Have a good night.